Welcome back, beautiful people. I am here with another YouTube video, and today we will be talking about my spiritual growth and loneliness and how I dealt with it. Whew. Spiritual growth can be a very lonely journey until you find your people, honestly. Well, before we get into that, I wanted to tell you guys about my hairspray that I just made. I just made a herb spray. I just finished doing my hair, honestly. As y'all can see, I got a different hairstyle in, but this is not my hairstyle. We're in between styles right now. I just made a little hairspray conditioner with a few herbs. If y'all want to see that, let me know, and I'll definitely make a video on it. I'm probably gonna make a video on it anyway. I'm gonna do my hairspray, maybe my flaxseed gel that I just made, and I'll also make a hair oil, things that I do to keep up with my hair routine, and I really see a difference, honestly. But right now I just got the 2 braids in, and we're just gonna let it sit and let my hair thrive for a little bit before I style it. So yes, but anyways, back to the video. So yes, we're talking about my spiritual journey and loneliness, the loneliness that came with it and how I thrived in it. So going through the spiritual journey is honestly such an awakening. Like, really, you see the world differently. You see the people around you differently. You see every single thing so different. Like, a lot of the things around you is not things that you want to be around. They're fake. They're just like not things you align with anymore. And being with that, it causes you to shed your past self, shed your ego, shed things that came with that ego. And it can be very tough. Like, in my experience, I really started getting into my spiritual bag like my senior year. So I've always been like a very spiritual person. Like, I always knew, like, my spiritual self has been in the background my whole entire life. Like, I can trace a part of my spiritual self from all the way back to when I was a child, but it wasn't really being acknowledged. When I started acknowledging it was my senior year of high school, and that's when I got into my crystal bag, when I started getting more crystals, when I started doing more research on chakras, on all of these things, meditation, etc., etc. But I was also hanging around people who weren't into that. Like, I was hanging around my old friends. Like, we used to just hang out, go outside, get lit, especially when summertime came. Like, we was outside. I am back. I am sorry I had to go help my mom bring the groceries upstairs. It is my sister's birthday, yay. So she's doing this whole big thing for her, making some dinner, all that. So yes, I had to take that break for that, but we're getting right back into the video, right back. What I was saying was, yeah, I was hanging around a lot of these people who weren't aligning with my beliefs. Like, it was kind of holding me back. As I said in the last video, if you want to elevate, if you want to change, you need to be around people who are like you, who are going to elevate you to change, motivate you to change, to do better, that are on that same journey as you. Those people were not on that same journey as me. And a lot of people who are just now entering their spiritual journey and all of that, they are hanging around people who are not on that level. It happens to the best of us. So as you start seeing the world differently, seeing people differently, seeing like your true self, and acknowledging that people aren't acting as from their true self, like they're not moving from their actual being, they're moving out of ego and all of these things, it causes you to disconnect from them, withdraw. And yes, it's kind of sad. Like, you go through this point where you're losing a lot of people around you. You feel very isolated. You feel like nobody really understands what you're going through or sees the world for what you see it in, especially because spirituality is not something that is talked about often. Spirituality is oftentimes demonized. It's often looked at as like, oh, this crazy thing, like these people believing in the moon and the stars and all of these things, astrology and yada yada yada. So it's like you're isolated, and that's understandable, but You can't be scared of that isolation. That isolation is literally the best part. That is where you truly discover who you are, truly discover your real being and what you want to be, what direction, what path you want to go in. So as this happens, as you're shedding these people, it's okay. Just remember that it's okay. Some things that I started doing was, well, the way it had went was I was hanging out with these people. Summertime came. I started realizing a lot of these things I don't want to be around anymore. A lot of the ways that people move don't align with my being anymore. So I kind of just did a silent cutoff. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just backed away slowly. Certain people I would just hang out with less. Y'all would see me less because every time y'all see me, we're doing the same things. That's not things that I want to do. It's truly putting you first. Like, truly, that's what I started doing, putting me first, backing away slowly. Started journaling, started going outside by myself. I told y'all, solo dates, solo time, that's where it's at for real. Like, you have to really be okay with being alone, because it is okay. That's how you find who you truly are. And honestly, when you're on this path, you start to find more people who align with you, because you don't put up with time for BS and things that hold you back anymore. Like that alone time gives you strength, it gives you power, it gives you everything that you need to keep going. And that's exactly what happened to me. So I didn't cut off all of my friends. It wasn't like I was just completely alone immediately. How I went was I would start by cutting off things that was like, okay, this is truly not aligned with my being. Like, this is disrespectful to my being. Those things I had cut off first. That was a few people here or there. And I know they didn't mean to be like that. That's just who they were. That's just the things that they were acting at. So I don't hold any resentment towards any of those people. It's just we had to go our separate ways, and that's okay. Other people, I would just be like, okay, I'll see you guys less. We'll hang out less. Y'all will hear from me less, because the things that I want to talk about, the things that I want to do, y'all don't want to do, honestly. So yeah, after I started journaling, after I started taking myself on solo dates and doing all of these things, I began to become more aware of what I truly wanted, more aware of the people that I wanted around me. I started to find more people who were truly like me by being in certain spaces, by taking more time to put into myself. The universe has given me more things because it's seen the work that I was doing. Like, the universe puts things in your path that it knows that you're ready for. You have to be ready for it. And in order to be ready for it, you have to be okay with that alone time in that space that you are about to give yourself. Now, this loneliness doesn't last forever. You'll definitely gain more friendships, gain more people around you, because they might not even be your friends, they might be associates. But once you start putting yourself in spaces that you know align with you, that's where you meet people who align with you. But in the meantime, I know it can be tough, because humans are, they're, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue. Humans are social beings, yes. Humans are very social beings. So yes, of course, it's going to be hard at times. There's going to be times where you're like, dang, I wish I had people around me. But honestly, the thing that helped me the most was remembering that the people that were around me were holding me back. The people that were around me were not helping me get to the places I want to get to. I'd rather be around people who are going to get me to higher levels. And if I can't have that, I'd rather be around no one. Because at the end of the day, you always have yourself. You're going to be, like I said, I keep saying this, I will probably say this in every video, but you always have yourself. You're your number one supporter. You are the person you always can rely on. You need to show love to yourself. You come first all the time. So with that being said, you need to be okay with that space. And the longer that it takes you, like the longer that you're not okay with it, the longer you're going to be in that space where you're going to have to work on being okay with it. Like, the more you get comfortable with it, the easier it is for you to exit. That bee has been hanging out with me for this whole video. I'm not gonna lie, Like, the bee is going in and out of my outlet right now, and we're just chilling together. It's just having its best life. I didn't think it was gonna come all the way up in the video where y'all could see it, but it wanted to say hi to you guys. But yes, the more comfortable you are with yourself and your being, the more people will come around you, because they will feel that energy. They will feel that the energy you're putting off. Like, energy speaks louder than any words you have. And honestly, it doesn't even matter about the people. It matters about you. It matters about you. You being around yourself is the best thing you could ever do for yourself. That is how I thrived through the loneliness of my spiritual journey. Just always remember, always keep in mind that you got you. You're the only one who truly 100% got you. You need to remember that. Always be one with yourself. Stay true to your identity and who you are, and never be scared of that loneliness. That loneliness is here for the most growth. That's one of the most important parts of this journey. But yes, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope I touched your hearts and something resonated with you. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day, or whatever time it is that you are watching this. And yes, have a great one. Mwah, mwah, mwah.